Yo, man, what's going on with the Raider Nation, man? Once again, guys, welcome back to another video. Real quick, if we can, man, let's get this video to at least 20 likes. But with that being said, guys, we do got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. Obviously, we did see John Spytek go in there and have that interview. And honestly, man, if you really study the interview, I've watched it twice. And there's a lot of good things to get out of the interview that Spytek was talking about, man. And honestly, I'm kind of on the train, man. I think the way Spytek has been talking, the way that they have been moving, they are really building this team in a, I would say, a slow, methodical manner rather than just getting out there and rushing each and every pick, especially when it comes to hiring coaches, coordinators, and things like that, man. I mean, we've really seen them take their time and select the people that they would really like to have. And if you guys did watch that interview that he had, there was a lot of things to get out of it, man. One of them was what he sees in a quarterback, and I can honestly say I think he's relating to a lot of Fernando Mendoza's gameplay, but not only that, but a lot of the good quarterbacks that have been out there, right? He said he wants someone who loves football, someone who can uplift the team, someone who can uplift people around them and things like that, man. And I think Fernando Mendoza is a guy who can really go out there and do something like that. And I think that the way that Spytek and Kubiak and all these guys, the way that they're coming together and they're meshing together and they're getting their brains working, you know what I mean? I think it's going to be a really good cook-up, man. I think they're really going to go in there and do something great. But not only that, but the way Spytek said, now that everyone is in here speaking the same language, we're all on the same mind, we're all on the same train pretty much, is what I got out of that, right? So him saying that finally everyone is speaking the same language just shows how messed up that organization was, how messed up Pete Carroll and Chip Kelly and how Patrick Graham and how all these other guys had that locker room, right? And I know it wasn't really too much of Patrick Graham, man, and I really did have a lot of respect for Patrick Graham. Just knowing what the Raiders put him through, man. And he's the one who kept the team going, I would say, when it came to the overall team, right? The defense has stepped up in the last few years rather than the offense, man. And that's why I really had a lot of respect for PG. And knowing Pete Carroll came in here and pretty much put his hands in the cookie jar. I could say that was pretty much Pete Carroll's defense that we seen last year, right? But with that being said, man, I'm just happy to know that this team is finally all on the same page. Everyone's finally thinking the same, doing what they have to do, right, to get things going. So I can really say, man, that I think the team will look a whole lot better, and I think the players that they bring in will honestly look a whole lot better. And it was funny to see, if you guys go back and watch the interview, Mitch Renz asked him what his plan was in the free agency. And Spytek, I mean, he's playing it smart, right? I'm not going to let anyone know what my plans are, obviously. And this is what I love about Spytek too, man, is he's keeping it real, right? He said, dude, we won 3 games last year. Like, we got to be honest with ourselves, and we got to know where exactly we're at, right? Where to build from. And he knows that there's holes everywhere. And I'm really excited to see the way that he tries to go in there and address the team. But I can say, man, if you guys have not watched that interview, you guys need to go over there and watch that thing, man. There's a whole lot of good things that you can get out of it, right? There's a whole lot of mystery puzzle pieces that we've been thinking about, been wondering about, right? He's kind of letting it all out. The fact that he said we're finally all speaking the same language. The fact that he's given descriptions of what he wants of his quarterback, which pretty much fitted Fernando Mendoza, I'd say. You know what I mean? He's given a lot of little puzzle pieces out there that Raider Nation can really dissect and connect together if you guys have really been following the Raider Nation for quite some time. But if you guys have not, man, make sure you guys hit that like button on the way out. That's my little daily spill for you guys, man. I do have a whole lot of faith in Spytek, and I think him and Kubiak can really be the ones that go in there and change the Raiders, man. And that's what I really love about it, is these guys took the challenge to rebuild this team, to recreate this team, and to find a new destiny, right? This team has been bad for a really long time, and we keep going through this. And I hate to say it, man, but it takes a good coach, right? It takes a good quarterback to really lead this team to something successful. And I think the Fernando Mendoza, the Kubiak, and the Spytek thing might just work out. But another good thing that Spytek was talking about, and he's being real, man. He's being real, right? Talking about Jack Besh and how they think they can utilize Jack Besh. And The way Clint Kubiak used Jackson Smith and the Jigma, right, had them all over the field. And also, Spytek did state that, dude, it's hard to get a real #1 receiver. It's hard to go out there and get a Randy Moss. Right? There's not guys coming out like that. There's not Megatrons just flowing through these drafts that are really on hit like that. So I really respect the mindset that Spytek brings, and I really think, man, this might be something great here. But if you guys can, man, please hit that like button on the way out. Don't forget, we do got another giveaway coming out here pretty soon. Shout out to my brother Tayono Raider, man. Your hat should be getting there pretty soon. But other than that, guys, hey, I appreciate everyone tuning in today, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Go Raiders.